is going nuts for Tiffany Blue right now. When I scroll through my YouTube recommended, it is just Tiffany, Tiffany, Tiffany Blue, Tiffany Blue, this and Tiffany Blue, Rolex, Tiffany Blue. And I mean, I like the color, I like Tiffany Blue. If I had to buy one of the fun, funky dial Oyster Perpetuals, it would probably be my second or third choice. I feel like I'm the only person on the internet who would choose the green first. I feel a bit meh about the Tiffany Blue, personally. But guys, like, what is going on with this Tiffany craze? Where did it come from? Is it worth the hype? And why are people so obsessed with Tiffany Blue right now? So if you're new here, welcome to Bob's Watches. My name is Brittany, aka Watch Gringa. So I have my own YouTube channel. And every couple weeks, Bob's lets me come onto their YouTube channel and make a video for them, because Jenny L wasn't available. So they were stuck with me. So in 2020, Rolex updated a line of watches that really needed to be brought back to life, their Oyster Perpetual line. They added a bunch of new, fun, funky colors to their entry-level watches. Green, yellow, coral, candy pink, and of course, the watch fam favorite, turquoise blue, which everyone pretty much immediately started calling Tiffany Blue, because it is a really similar shade of blue that is used in the Tiffany Co logo. It was immediately the fan favorite. And I would even go as far as saying the turquoise blue I would largely attribute to the success of the new Oyster Perpetuals. It was the one that immediately stood out to everyone. It was the one everyone seemed to immediately want. I feel like there's something wrong with me, because it does nothing for me. I don't care for it. It just feels a bit meh. I don't know. I personally feel like I just never liked them as much as everyone else seemed to. When everyone was going gaga for the Stella dials, I bought the black Oyster Perpetual because I hate fun. No fun. Not on my watch. Hey. Anyways, 2020 comes and goes, and then it's 2021. Fast forward to Watches and Wonders, where all the brands release their newest watches. And everything is freaking green. Green Reverso, green Nautilus, green AP Royal Oak Jumbo. And right as all the YouTubers are doing the year-end videos, saying things like, 2021 was the year of green, and we were seeing it all over the place. Patek Philippe dropped their very last 5711 Nautilus, the very last of their most coveted watch, partnering with Tiffany Co. And they drop a Tiffany Blue 5711. The watch world goes nuts. We go bananas. So whether you love it or hate it, doesn't matter. It was like the top of watch news for a week. For longer, it's still going on. Only 170 of these pieces made, celebrating their 170-year partnership with Tiffany Co. The most coveted Patek Philippe in a fad color with a Tiffany stamp. Like, this is gonna be big money. And now myself personally, I don't like it. I don't like it. No. It's not for me, it's not to my taste, it feels like a bit of a fad. But remember, I hate fun. No fun, no fad colors, no. But this problem of me not liking it is easily remedied, as I would never be offered one of these in my wildest dreams, so problem solved. The story continues though. So the very first one of these was sold at a Philips charity auction, and it goes for crazy money. It is sold for $6.5 million. $6.5 million! That is crazy money. That is crazy money. But at least it's going to charity, so that helps you feel a bit better about it. But for me, there was one really big problem about this new 5711. The first thing I thought of when I saw it, when I looked at it, was, hey, that looks like the Tiffany Blue Oyster Perpetual. The color, the style, it didn't remind me of the long-standing partnership between Tiffany and Patek. It reminded me of Rolex. which could not have been the intended effect. But this was the thing that made me think maybe Rolex is a bit of ahead of the curve. Like, what if they are some of the trendsetters, tastemakers of the watch world? And this whole craze is playing out really well for Rolex. A few short years ago, their entry-level watches like the Oyster Perpetual, were the ones no one really wanted. These were the ones you could just walk in and buy the same day, or maybe have like a short 6-month waiting list. These were the ones that like depreciated in value or like only just held their value. But now these are hard watches to get. The fun dials really reinvigorated this line of watches that was falling so stale, and this Tiffany craze has only boosted it that much more. I would say 2021 started off as the year of green and ended as the year of Tiffany Blue. How does the Gringa feel about it, you might be asking? As I said before, I don't like it. No. To me, it all just feels like a little bit of a short-lived fad. That's just my opinion. I don't know what the future holds. I don't have magical special information. I could be wrong. I feel like the black, white, and champagne colored dials are just that little bit more timeless. Whereas the Stella dials are like fun and they're kind of for a time, but they will age and date. Like, I wonder if in 10 years time we look back at them and think, ooh, like that was so 2020. That was so 2021. You know, maybe like what a perm and shoulder pads were to the 80s when it felt really cool. But it's a fad with an expiration date. But I'm a fun killer, guys. I don't like new stuff. I don't like it. I can't take it. And what the heck do I know? If you love these watches, keep loving it. Like, what the heck do I know? And this is what makes watch collecting so much fun. I think it would be so boring if we all had the same taste, if we all liked the exact same watches. It's fun to like different things. It takes all kinds to make this hobby the beautiful thing it is. Don't let me stop you from loving the Tiffany Blue, loving the Stella colored dials. And you know what? Love it or hate these dials, it doesn't matter. This was a really smart move on the part of Rolex. They even got some people interested in Oyster Perpetuals. They even got some people interested in a line of watches that they would have never been interested in before. But it's obviously the Tiffany Blue that everybody's crazy for right now. Do I think it's worth it? Well, obviously no. I think we've all figured out by this point of the video. I don't think that one dial color makes a big enough difference to me to want that one over the others. If you're getting the newest variation of the Oyster Perpetual, it is the same watch on the inside, it's just a different dial color. But also, and with that being said, I mean, if you're spending thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars on a watch, you want to get the one that you like the most. But I ultimately see this whole Tiffany craze as a bit of a fad that will be here 1 minute and gone the next. I'd personally rather get something that's that little bit more timeless. But who knows, I'm just an old grump about it. I think because people think I'm young and vivacious, I really like change and new things. But I don't. I'm an old grump in my heart who hates change. But I do think the Tiffany Blue would make a really fun summer watch. Like, I could see myself like playing tennis in that watch or something. If I knew how to play tennis. I don't know. But this is truly all just one gal's opinion. What do you guys think to the new Oyster Perpetuals? What do you think about this whole Tiffany Blue craze? I don't know, tell us everything in those comments down below. We want to hear from you. And as always, don't forget to feed those algorithm gods. If you're not subscribed to Bob's Watches yet, like, come on now, what's wrong with you? Get subscribed. Like this video, give us a comment and subscribe. And if you like shit content like this, don't miss the Gringa edit. If you like actually good content, I mean, Bob's Watches has other content out there and it's truthfully much better than mine. Until next time, Bob's has a massive lapse in judgment and lets me on their channel again. Bye guys.